Look who found their way back to the old YouTubes.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
We're a little late. We're for a very important date.
Well,
Little. Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Hello, knitter friends.
You know what we don't do? Introduce ourselves.
I know.
We're the Grocery Girls.
We are. I'm Tracie.
I'm Jodi.
We're sisters that live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
We like to knit a lot, and that's sort of what we're here for.
We like to play
Typically,
with balls.
Bigger the balls, the better.
Right? We had the most fun weekend.
We really did. I'm so excited we're going to share about that. I was trying to think about it. Like, what was I loved everything about it. I loved that we could just hop in our car and drive. We went up to almost Jasper, Alberta.
Yeah.
For the Hippy Strings, Knit All the Things in the Mountains retreat. And Hippy Strings is a Northern Alberta yarn shop. So they had their, it's their second retreat, kind of their first big one where they went to a different location.
Yeah.
And tons of people came.
I feel like it was run. It seemed to go off without a hitch. It didn't feel like a first ever away retreat.
I know. I totally agree. So it was at this Overlander Mountain Lodge, which is almost to Jasper from us, we're north, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff. But it was about 45 people and we filled the lodge.
Yeah.
Which to me is perfect. It kind of reminded me of Galliano Island that way.
Yeah.
In that this beautiful rustic, this log cabin. It was almost 60 years old, this facility, but you'd never know it. Like, it's so beautiful.
So
I think they're super busy.
Yeah. It was stunning. It was breathtaking. There's the main lodge with rooms upstairs and then the cabin surrounding it.
Giant stone fireplace and delicious food. But it was so relaxing. It was one of those find a spot and visit with a friend and sit in it and then move to another spot and visit with another friend.
I agree.
And people came from near and far. There were lots of Americans that made the trek up. And
Floridians.
Eastern Canadians.
Bostonians.
San Franners. Oregonians.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
From Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
It was just the most wonderful group of ladies. I mean, I've never gone to a retreat and thought, wow, she was a piece of work. Like, she wasn't fun. It seems to be always great people.
Yeah. Well, and then we need to mention the crazy, the ladies who this was their local yarn store.
Yes.
The Grand Prairians.
The Cozy Up with a Stitchin' Sister. So I'm sure a lot of you know exactly who we're talking about. They brought Mom. And those girls were super fun.
Yeah.
Super fun, super generous. So we'll get into we'll have to show you their new pattern release that they designed just for the retreat. And it's so gorgeous.
So this was our first hired retreat event for us.
Yeah, it was great. It was such a pleasure to be able to go up there.
Yeah. Didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Hopefully you were thinking you would deliver, right? With what you had said you were going to do. Fingers crossed.
So we did run 2 little informal workshops on cutting and afterthought heels, and lots of ladies did that for the very first time and maybe learned a thing or two, which was awesome.
They each ran about an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I just loved that.
Me too.
I kept teasing that Tracie was doing a class. Obviously, I mean, she also did all the work and all the outline, but to be honest, I wasn't sure because I've never done it.
Yeah.
To be able to, if I would have enjoyed it. I didn't realize I'd enjoyed it that much.
So much, right?
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I had a ball and it was super fun. I mean, these ladies were amazing already. They'd been unsuccessful with afterthought heels. So we just shared resources that worked for us and how we do it basically over and over and over again. And the first time's a little scary.
Yeah.
So that was super fun. There was a lot of smiling faces and people that made mistakes and then learned, because it's really not the prettiest thing usually the first time you do it. Been there, done that a million ways, screwed it up. It was the biggest pleasure. All the way home we kept saying, that was so much fun. Why is it going dark?
I don't know. Just a minute.
Oh yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, but that's weird.
That is weird.
Every 4 minutes I might be doing that to my screen. Wouldn't that be annoying?
Yes. So we had a ball. Basically, we were thrilled to be invited, honored to be included, and I think these ladies are planning on doing it again next year. Oh, the marketplace.
I thought we would talk about Marketplace when we come to our...
Okay, because the Marketplace, you think for a small event, it was amazing.
It
was exceeding my expectations again.
Yes.
These amazing ladies. Yeah, because there were some makers that we're super familiar with that were also at the retreat, and then they brought their good stuff.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We could go on and on.
We really could.
There was just so many positive things about this event. If anyone...
The rooms were fantastic. We got the honeymoon suite. We shared the honeymoon suite.
They gave us 2 rooms, which was super generous.
Yes.
And we're like, what are we going to do in the evening when we're back in our room?
Who are we going to talk to?
So we let somebody else shuffle into the other room, and we stayed together.
And another thing I loved about it, too, was the chalet. They had chalets. There was a main lodge with basically hotel rooms.
Yeah.
But then there was a selection of little chalets, 2 or 3 bedroom, I think. So you would have different ladies in each bedroom, but there was a common living area. So if you wanted to get up super early in it and just stay in your accommodations, that was awesome.
Yeah.
There was that late night knitting going on.
There was 3 a.m. knitting.
There was like shooters at the bar and knitting by the fireplace till like 3 a.m.
People just let loose and enjoyed themselves.
It was a ball. I had so much fun. I
agree.
really, I would do it again next weekend. Like I had so much fun.
It's going to be an annual thing. So we will keep you posted on next year's...
I would love to one day hop in the car and head up to the actual Hippy Strings store because Cheryl and Robin curate amazing things in their shop. And it's in like a heritage building, a little train station. I feel like those local knitters are super lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a ball. That was what's been going on with us. What?
2 things.
Okay.
I feel like we need to make notes on our phone as things happen over 3 weeks. Do you think?
Well, we didn't plan on being 3 weeks out.
I know, but right now, I'm not going to remember what I did 3 weeks to chat about it.
Right.
Anyway, that was one thing.
I don't feel like my life is noteworthy enough for that. I mean, we had taxes in the last few weeks. We haven't really... What have we been doing? Have you been doing anything fun?
Getting ready for garden shop.
That
starts tomorrow.
Garden shop.
May might be a bit of a light month for us. Not
for
us.
Podcasting
Tracy.
Again. Well, we'll squeeze it. We squeeze something in.
Yeah.
But I know you're busy in your shop too.
Yeah.
The knitters at this retreat said they don't care if we show any knitting.
They just want to talk.
Knitting. They just want us to check in.
Aww.
So we'll try and remember that too.
Okay.
But you're right.
I agree. Just to say hello.
I'm still coming home in the evenings to knit. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And I might just try and sneak a sock project in my apron pocket at Garden Shop.
Because you could stand and knit.
Well, not very often, but
maybe.
God.
Rarely.
I'm not a stander and knitter. It's one of those jobs where there's always something to do, so there's not a lot of... I could go like hide in a corner.
Do you hear your dog?
Yes, Ozzy is kind of growling at Ellie because he likes all the rawhides to himself.
So she's coming too close.
So she'll be like, in his zone or trying to take one. They don't really fight, but he's like so crotchety sometimes.
Back the F off.
Basically, that's dog speak.
So number 2, I got a molar pulled yesterday.
Jodi.
Fucking awful.
Jodi.
No, it wasn't awful because my dentist is amazing.
I know, but how does it feel after the freezing and stuff wears off?
Do you know, because it's just a pulled tooth, and this happened to the bottom, there's no pain.
Good. Great. So the anxiety about going is worse than actually getting it done.
Oh, 1,000,000 times. I felt like I was a baby. They probably thought, geez, take a pill. It's not like I'm going to do it without freezing.
Well, you should take a pill.
I did.
Yes, I would.
A little half a Xanax before I got there.
I mean, why should you stress yourself to the max if it's not necessary?
Dental care? Not fun.
I don't need a lot done at the dentist so far, but I hate going. I just hate it.
I'm predisposed.
My mouth feels so, even when they just scrape or clean your teeth, it aches for like a day.
Totally. She said I'm predisposed to gum disease. So right now we're doing everything and anything to save what I've got.
Well, there's lots they can do.
Yeah, anyway. Okay.
And you could get really cute dentures. You could get a grill.
I'm totally getting a grill.
Jodi, so the hip-hop grill.
That was my day yesterday.
Well, that's a huge bummer.
So today, I'm picking up Maddie after school and going for a pedicure.
Actually, that's what I was going to do this afternoon. I'm overdue for a pedicure, and I thought, you know what?
I'm overdue.
I feel like I'm like going to ease myself into this garden shop season and just treat myself to a pedicure. That was my plan this afternoon.
You totally should.
So, yay.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see each other there. So let's get into the nitty and the gritty. Okay, one thing last time we did our video, we actually had to do it twice because the first was the sound and everything was a mess. We forgot to remember to include this super fun giveaway at our last.
Guys, we had such
we
a
talked about it. We
conversation.
gushed about it. So this was really exciting. So Joni, who is the daughter of Dan. Dan is Coffee on the Porch, and he's in Maine.
Look at their logo.
And
how cute is that?
He's a small coffee roaster. So he does he's an artisanal coffee roaster. And he roasts his beans in small batches. So if you live near, or even if you order from him online, it's super duper fresh. Like it's barely been roasted, and really serious coffee drinkers get this in full whole bean. I got ground. They ground it for me.
Because we don't have a grinder. I love so much supporting small, independent family businesses.
Totally. And that's, to me, exactly what this is. This is super, super special stuff. You can find him at coffeeontheporchme.com because he's out in Maine. He's in Camden, Maine. I wish I could go there and just sit and drink coffee and, get beans. I used to have an espresso machine where you had to do everything yourself, and I used to buy whole beans and grind them and all that stuff, so I've done that. But this smells like heaven. Honestly, I love it. So Coffee on the Porch. So we're going to do a little giveaway.
I love it.
This is his Key West Cuban, which is, they call it an espresso roast. So it's these are both dark roast coffees.
Amen again.
Amen again. So thank you, Joni and Dan, for sending us some amazing coffee. It seems like we're a couple weeks late, but we really did. It was in our video that got trashed. So we're going to have a giveaway. This episode, if you go to Ravelry, we will have a giveaway thread for this coffee and one other thing that came in the mail. Should we do that right now, since we're talking about it? Okay, so I've sort of seen these things online before, but the We Are Knitters people got a hold of us, and they were like, do you guys want to see one of our kits? And they're actually super cool. They come in this heavy craft paper bag, and they're a full kit.
I love an all-in-one.
Jodi, this is like the best thing ever.
You don't need needles. You don't need nothing.
So this is this little t-shirt cute summer knit. I think it's
cute,
adorable.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And it tells you that it's intermediate and it's a t-shirt. So you open it up and they've got needles,
you guys,
pattern, and all your yarn. Look how pretty this is, Jodi. This makes me think maybe I should be knitting some cotton.
Oh, this cotton feels.
So they have their own line of yarn. So this one includes the cotton.
You guys, this color is
100% Peruvian Pima cotton.
Light salmon.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. It's like the palest terracotta, right?
Isn't it?
So pretty. So great summer color.
Yeah.
And you get all your pattern info in this little envelope. And look, you even get a tapestry needle to weave in your ends. They got you from start to finish.
Yes.
So this is actually knit flat, a front and a back, and then you just do a little bit of seaming. So that's what you need this needle for.
I love it so much.
Yeah. I love it.
You guys, this is a great giveaway, but please don't enter unless you think you're going to knit it.
Yeah, so I feel like coffee and a project is kind of a fun prize.
I love it.
So we're going to have a giveaway thread in Ravelry. I can't even tell you how many messages we get. How do I win your stuff? 90% of it is prizes and knit-alongs, but once, we do include giveaway threads that are specific.
Yeah.
So just join our Ravelry group, keep checking. We try and do them a lot. We feel like we get lots of cool stuff sent to us.
We're so lucky in the amount of goodies we get to give for you guys.
Completely spoiled. So we love just sending it off back out into the world. So
totally.
That's that.
That's
now,
really fun.
What else? What else is going on?
I'm wearing the Jodi shawl.
Which is so good.
Tracie knit the Jodi.
I did. That was test knit in secret.
This was super secret, but I hadn't worn it for a while. I just wanted to show it again because the yarn.
Jodi, the color is so beautiful.
It's so amazing. What's the yarn? Tell me again.
Oh, that was all Eden.
Spun right round.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually, I have a Ravelry page on it in Ravelry.
Okay, good. So that's where you guys can go
so you guys
connect.
can check out all the details there. But it's basically a Grello fade, which is my favorite. So you can get lots of people doing this. And it's got this super beautiful, simple eyelet panel at the bottom. And garter, which I love. And this is a pattern by Joji Locatelli, who's amazing.
Love it so much. Jodi.
Jodi on Ravelry.
Yeah. I pulled this one out of my You know how they sort of get to the bottom? Like as you use them, some get to the bottom that you don't see for ages?
I usually have a couple at the back door, and then sometimes I don't remember to switch them out often enough. But that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So much.
I have a Jodi as well that I love. It's beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Okay. What FO are you wearing?
Okay. Well, I am wearing, I don't even know what it's called because it doesn't have a name. Maybe we should have a little contest about naming things. So
and then they get a free pattern.
Of course. Yes, for sure.
How fun
but
is
I feel
that?
I find naming things hard. I just had rectangle shawl on the brain and I just started to knit one. So I ended up, maybe I should take it out. This is my, what's it called? Wrist ruler?
Wrist wrap ruler.
Double wrap. Ruler. You can buy these super cool things called shawl cuffs now. The Knox Mountain ladies have started making shawl cuffs, but this works just as well in the interim. I definitely need to order some shawl cuffs. But it's just a rectangle, 3 colors, 2 textures. I sort of combined some eyelets and wavy lace, simple wavy feather and fan.
Good Lord.
3 colors. Did I say 2 colors or 3 colors?
You said 3, I think.
Okay, it is 3. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's like totally potato chippy.
Tell me about your yarn.
The yarn is all Cozy Posy Yarn Company in her single ply base, which is gorgeous. And so Antonella is super talented dyer in Canada. She's out in the Toronto area. Mm-hmm. The gray is her stormy color.
Oh, that's
this is
so
Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny is a golden, beautiful yellow.
So pretty.
And the speckle is Wood Burning Outside. Her colors. I can't even with her colors. So this was sort of like a neutral with a pop version. And I want to do a really bright, super bright summer version.
So will you have 2 for the pattern?
I think so. Maybe we'll see how far I get in the other one right away. But I'd like to.
Have you cast on?
Yeah, I did last night. I finished this last night and put it on the blocking mats and cast on another one. So one thing with this one, the speckle in this yarn, I used almost all of it. So
and you weren't comfortable with that, were you?
Well, I mean, if you're using, I'm just going to make a note in the pattern that if your yarn is a 400 yard skein or 360 meters, just for that one color, you might get close to the...
Yeah.
You might be playing a little bit of yarn chicken, so you may want to choose a skein
and
that's
to
larger.
be honest, the nice thing about this is when you get to the end, if you're a couple rows short, no one is going to see it.
Nobody's going to know.
Yeah.
And by the same token, if you want to add a couple more panels or like sections,
to make it longer,
it's totally adjustable.
Yeah.
As I'm knitting it, I'm thinking, mini skein version would be so cool, or a mohair version, or even I think a 1-color version where it's just all the texture.
I agree, because you do have a ton of texture in here, and that's so delicate.
And all you would need is like two skeins, because it's about I used about 2 full skeins of this.
Yeah.
Between the 3 colors.
And 2 of the smaller skeins of 400 yards. So if you're doing 2 skeins of the 460 yards,
yes,
which is like a 75-25.
So this is what I had left of Wood Burning Outside. This is what I had left of the Stormy. And so I think there's a good half skein left.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little more than half a skein.
Well, if you see on the bottom, you're pulling it apart. So it's actually less than what it actually looks like.
I weighed everything, yeah. So
I love it.
Yeah. And I was working on this in my new Mrs. Brown's drawstring bag.
Oh, yeah. I went with a bigger one.
So this is your shawl size drawstring?
Yes.
Look how cute that is. What color is this one?
Jubilee. That's a new one.
Oh my God.
That's in the shop right now.
I could not resist. It's so gorgeous, and it really is a great size. So I guess I need to write the pattern. I have some lovely ladies that have offered to test it for me.
Yes.
Which is amazing. Thank
Mo
you so
and Joe.
much. The Mo and Joe. Yeah. So I'll get on that.
Okay.
But I had so much fun knitting it, and I've never done a shawl before, and I just think it's fun and summery with all the holes.
Tracie, first shawl.
First shawl. Gotta write it up.
Did I show this last time?
No.
Okay.
You've shocked the heck out of me. Show me your thing.
Oh, okay. What were you going to say about yours?
Nothing. Just going to put it on.
Okay, so I also knit a shawl.
Jodi.
So this is a triangle shawl, starting here at the bottom, and you are only increasing on one side, so it's not an asymmetrical. It is asymmetrical, but it's not the curved one like where you're decreasing on one side and double increases on the other.
Right.
So I have used 2 different yarns.
Oh my God, Jodi.
And slip stitches.
Look how gorgeous that is.
Whoa! Oops. Microphone down. Okay, I can't tell you how much I love this
Jodi.
one. So for the black yarn, I used I used Stitch Together Studio, and then the cream is Vintage in Sweet Fiber, and it's both DK. It's just 2 skeins. There was no name on this one.
The high contrast is stunning.
Yes.
Because then you get every single crisp little stitch that you've slipped, right?
Yes. So then I just kept knitting, and then I was done. And then I was thinking, none of these sections really worked out perfect. Like, I was fudging the ends. Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't write a pattern like this and come out with a thing.
Okay.
Same thing. So,
like learning as you go. I did the same
Yes.
thing with this.
So then what I did was, I thought, I really need to cast another one on.
Okay.
And write it.
Jodi.
So
you figured it out now?
I figured it out.
Oh, this is soft. Look how drapey this is.
So you guys, I'm using mid-knit cravings.
Wow.
There are friends, Jaden and her sister...
Tara.
Oh, thank you. It was escaping me. There are our neighbors in Saskatchewan. Vanilla, which is an undyed yarn, and then their Broken Slate.
That is really good. And it's definitely in the blue family.
I think it leans navy-ish.
And gray.
Yes.
Like it's... Some people will see that and think it's a bluey gray. I don't know. I think it looks pretty denim-y myself. But
Yeah.
it's definitely bluer, maybe in person. I don't know what it's going to show up like. But
So it's just all slip stitches. You're only ever working with one color yarn.
it's beautiful.
And what I'm loving is the contrast.
Me too.
They're calling, Jaden and Tara are calling this their Comfort Sport. Quite close to a DK, but let me tell you, this base is stunning.
Oh my God, Jodi, I can't wait till you block this.
They have a website. It is midknitcravings.com, and Tracie will link it all in the show notes.
I will.
But this, I can't tell you how amazing this base is.
That's what I ordered in the last couple of weeks. This is their sport yarn.
Tracie. You know what would have been pretty? This pink, too, with the dark.
So I feel like now I'm going to knit your shawl. I have the yarn.
Look at one of a kind.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
This one, I think they do a different color now, but these ones are one off.
It's very dark. It's very pretty.
Like a charcoal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then these 3 antique pearl.
I almost bought a sweater quantity.
Oh, it's so good. Blackberry, which is super tonal. Like it's got layers. It reminds me of like a Rios color or something.
It's so pretty.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
And Pacific Rim.
I think I might need a sweater in
Jodi.
that. Good Lord.
How gorgeous is that? So anyway, I just think, isn't that funny?
So funny.
So their yarn this is super soft. What is with this base? Why is it so soft? It feels like a merino cashmere base to me.
To be honest, I thought there was, when I first felt it, I thought there was a mix, and I was surprised to see it's 100% merino.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 255 yards or 233 meters per skein.
I would say,
115
feeling
grams.
this, I was shocked that it wasn't a combination blend. But
I know.
Regardless.
And yes,
so this
Pacific Rim would be a great sweater.
So I might do something a little different. Because I'm on I went with a smaller needle.
So this was a 6mm needle.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
A 5, because it was sport. It was smaller.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's making really nice fabric.
It looks beautiful.
And then I block it quite aggressively. But I'm going to have a little more extra left over. I'm going to do some sort of applied border. Or, oh
my gosh,
stripe it. One row, like
nice.
One garter bump stripe.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll see what happens at the end. It'll be a surprise.
Right? Isn't that fun?
Yeah, so in the next couple of weeks, this should be written and tested and ready to go.
Jodi.
Right?
Yeah, that's amazing. While we're on shawls, I want to show you the one that the Cozy Up sisters. This is the Overlander, and every attendee got a copy in their welcome package. It's so beautiful. It's actually designed as using a full skein and a set of 5 minis, which is so fun. There was just a 2-color version too, or 2 full skeins.
Alicia had that. Just as beautiful.
It's really gorgeous either way. You can't go wrong. But they've done a beautiful job.
It was so cute. There were so many people. Well, several attendees had gotten yarn in the marketplace and cast on.
I was on a mission, or else I would have done the same thing. I was really trying to get this finished, but I felt like doing the same thing. And so the ladies also donated a couple of copies for us to give away.
It's a beautiful shawl.
So I'm going to, in our prize barrel, I will make a kit for each of, like it'll be a prize some month.
Because we have a ton of mini
So
sets.
if you enter our knit-alongs and you win something, you will be lucky enough to just have this show up in your mailbox. So,
lucky.
Fun, right? I love it. Jodi.
I don't know that I missed this, or maybe it wasn't in there. I don't know, but...
Okay, and another thing I want to say about Midnight Cravings, because I've bought lots of yarn from them. Their sock yarn is the most beautiful 80/20 base. Their shop always seems to have tons of yarn in it, and if they don't have it, there's a dyed to order option, so you can pick your color, you can pick your base, and that's your order.
When I was getting my yarn, there was only one of the dark slatey colors in the shop, and I wanted to, just in case I changed my mind as I went, it was a dyed to order option, and it was dyed and mailed. Dyed at the beginning of the week, mailed at the end of the week.
These ladies are serious, and they've got their own dye studio with a retail portion out front that is just about to open. So, lucky people. I wish we were around closer, because their yarn's amazing.
Oh, excuse me.
They're very talented, and they're also vendors at Knit City. So that's where we can really pick out on their yarn if we want to. So that was super fun. And that's everything you've been working on?
Yeah. Show us something you've got.
Well, honestly, to be honest with you, the shawl was most of my knitting in between our last video. But I did spend an afternoon adding more repeats to my Calyx sweater. So you can kind of see now, like, this is the front panel.
Are you determined? You need to knit this. Is this?
I'm going to have this finished so we can go when we go to Michigan. For sure.
Tracie.
I am loving knitting this pattern. And it's at this point, it's super simple. You're in the round. The whole thing is just stockinette, except for in between these markers. So it's just very simple. And every second row here is basically knit. Nice. So it's really, really, really easy TV watching, knitting and stuff.
So what's going to happen at your provisional cast on?
So you pick up these stitches again, or unravel your provisional, and you end up doing an I-cord bind off.
Along the whole bottom? Mm-hmm. And then
And there's I-cord bind off on the sleeves and the neck.
I love an I-cord finish.
Me too. So it's, I've seen this finished. I've seen many people in it. It's beautiful. This is Calyx by Elizabeth Doherty.
Can you show us your yarn?
Sure. And I'm knitting it in Shabooey. Now this is the yarn that is...
Shabooey.
You know what? Shabooey needs a theme song.
Shabooey.
Shabooey. Shaboom. Shabooey. Anyway... it's held with 2 yarns together. They're reed and twig, and these are both in the pollen color.
So beautiful.
And they're both just super summery. They're linen and silk with the tiniest. This one's 100% linen. This is 46% linen, 42% recycled silk, and 12% wool. So it really does make like an all-weather fabric.
Good Lord, this
you
will
can
be
put
indestructible.
Yeah, you could put something underneath it for
winter,
colder days.
Yeah.
But it's really going to work, I think, for warmer climates.
So, and it's a short sleeved.
It's a half, 3/4 sleeve. But yeah, if I lived somewhere really warm, I would make it a short sleeve.
Yes.
It would be super cute.
Beautiful.
I love it. I love everything about this pattern and this yarn. So it's a super enjoyable knit. So I just need to get on it and finish it, because I don't think it's going to take that long.
I've been getting distracted.
I need to get kind of monogamous, not super monogamous, but like maybe 2 projects on the go.
You know what I haven't done? is the sleeves on my sweatshirt sweater. My autumn pullover.
Yes.
I'm so close to being done.
Yeah. Well, now you could just, after your shawl.
I do. Yeah. I have to.
Prioritize things, right? Okay. What else? What else do we want to talk about?
Oh, I think we should show our fun new kit that's going to be in the shop.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really fun. So we, at Hippy Strings, we took a few things with us to their marketplace. And we, for the very first time, we showed everybody our new needle gauge that Brick Bubble, Diane of Brick Bubble, has made for us.
You guys.
I can't even.
I love it.
We love great tools. We all, as knitters, we need great tools. So this is a needle gauge, which our last one was actually a needle gauge too, but this one's actually to measure your stitch gauge and row gauge for garments knitting as well. So you've got a 4-inch by 1-inch window, and it's all marked with the measurements and all of the, of course, needle sizes, US and metric.
So I love a gauge swat or gauge ruler, and I have a few. And they give you about 6 inches, I think. I can appreciate the 4-inch window so much because that's all you want to count.
Well, and this is what your gauge is normally over, right?
Yes.
They'll tell you it's 22 stitches over 10 centimeters or 4 inches. So I feel like this window is going to be super helpful. And it's an inch high. So I think you can multiply that. Anyway, Diane is a local maker, and she's absolutely amazing. She's always knocks it out of the park. She sent us some super fun things also.
Did she?
Yes. She always, every time we order from her, we get these fun things extra.
I love it.
She does things like this, and it's the Kitchener stitch on the back. Because, you know what, for a long time, you can never remember it. She does enamel pins. This one says Knitgasm. Fabulous.
I love it.
And she sent for you, Jode. She's got the F off I'm knitting.
Oh, I love it.
That's for you.
Thank you so much.
And she sent one to give away. So I've got them on my bag. You can have them on your bag. And we're going to give some away.
You.
And look at this super cute thing. A little tiny ruler with our Grocery Girls logo on it. And it's a little, you can attach it to your bag with a keychain. So she's incredible.
We could not sell those. But, okay, you guys, that's what I wanted to tell you. She does so many things for businesses.
Yeah.
So if this interests you, you could get your yarn shop logo on the back, whatever.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She's incredible. So what we've done is we've made a Knit and Be Happy Grocery Girls Notions kit. And we're going to load.
Yes, we did.
We're going to load this up in our shop. We have more of our Grocery Girls Knit and Be Happy Eco Canvas bags, which are the best weight of canvas.
I just think they're a great size. Oh, okay. So you guys know that we've done different colors stitch markers along the way. This is our third color.
I think so. We had gold, we had blue, no,
guys,
pink. This is
neon purple.
Like crazy disco purple.
Fuchsia-y.
So beautiful. So that's a Progress Keeper. So your kit will be the bag, the gauge ruler, the Progress Keeper, our logo enamel pin, which we're crazy about, and, of course, a tape measure, because you need all of these things, right?
For notions.
So those we'll have in the shop by the time this video goes up.
Yeah.
And we love them. I use my bag all the time. Look at that. I've got all these pins on it.
It's a really good size.
It holds everything. I mean, it certainly
Do you know it also actually holds a sock project?
Oh, it totally does.
It's a good size for that. Not just a notions
But
pouch.
I have absolutely everything in there, so it's a really great one. So that'll be in our shop.
I love it.
And we had some fun things sent to us, too.
Did you?
And then we could talk about marketplace stuff.
Let's do that.
Okay. So, Inked Wool, who I'd never heard of, she sent us, it's Megan. She is a great, super fun, look at her fun colors.
How pretty together.
She sent a DK and then a Lurex sock yarn, and I don't know if it's picking up, but this thing is super sparkly.
Yes, it should.
It's like
pretty.
Super duper sparkly. So this is Unicorn Spit and this is Soul Water. That's really, really fabulous. I imagine that as a hat or something. Even a shawl.
So wound up, all these speckles and tones are going to go. It's going to be beautiful.
Like she's got
knit
from
up.
turquoise and aqua to navy.
That'll be really pretty.
So inked wool. Megan, thank you very much. It's absolutely beautiful. It's super soft.
Go Megan. Go Megan.
And she's just got a beautiful logo too. I really love it. So inked wool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Megs.
Thanks, Meg. Okay, how about this?
Well, I don't know that I've seen this.
No, you haven't. From Greece.
No.
What? I don't know why that always freaks me out because it seems like really it's so far away, and it really is. And then this is, I don't want to say, Mariliza? I'm probably totally pronouncing that wrong.
And she's Spool Stories.
She is. She's Spool Stories, and she is in Greece, which is so cool to me. But she's also this amazing, she does beautiful work. This is one of her baskets, like buckets.
It's very cool.
She's got gorgeous fabric choices.
Well, that just what caught my eye.
I mean, this is something that's so functional. I think this is beautiful.
You know how much yarn would fit in there?
And you could have 2 projects, or you could have a sweater and then your extra skeins of the sweater here.
It's exactly what I thought.
Or you can have, like a little sock project and then a shawl. I mean, plus it just looks beautiful when it's outside. And she's chosen this fabric. It totally looks like knit stitches. I know it's arrows, but
and then there's pockets out here, guys.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, how great is that?
Yeah.
She's really thought this out. I love this.
I love it.
But that's not all she sent.
Okay, you guys, look at this. Don't we love another needle case? She's done a beautiful job. This could be for crochet. This could be for circular needles. There's a little snap pouch here on the end and a Velcro, like lose nothing pouch. You guys, like she's pleated this so it comes out bigger. Do you know?
It's got like a gusset.
Yeah.
So you can really fill it up. This one is actually meant for crochet.
Oh, really?
Or I guess you could use double pointed needles. It's got these are all little slots in here, but I think she said this is crochet.
But your circulars can go in there too.
True, you can do whatever you want with it.
I actually think this might be for your crochet. What do you think?
No, I think there's too much in there.
Do you think? Do you know they're both versatile, in my opinion?
I think you can do either. Either or. I don't think they're good for any. But she's used the cork fabric here. Yes. And this beautiful. This is designer fabric. Like, this is really, really special. I love the color she used.
Don't you?
And it's got the magnet closure.
I love a magnet closer.
She's done a beautiful job. I think these are amazing. And she sent lavender sachets.
I will keep this.
Totally.
I'll put it in my panty drawer.
If only you wore underwear.
There's nothing in it.
Anyway, she's an amazing maker. I can't believe that she sent stuff all the way over here. And it's so beautiful. I would not have known about her. So I love learning.
She's a beautiful maker.
About new makers. Her color sense is amazing.
Her logo is darn adorable.
It's beautiful. She said sometimes she feels a little isolated in Greece.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys are looking for gorgeous sewn needle storage, and this bucket tote thing totally calls my name. I love good storage, and I feel like that's exactly what this is.
It's nice and sturdy. It stands right up, huh?
She's done such a beautiful job, and it's kind of a canvas on the outside.
Why am I
Feels
yawning?
Great.
I haven't been sleeping very long. Do you sleep well every night?
Well, we stayed up late on the retreat nights.
Did
no,
we?
I don't sleep well.
No.
For some reason, I'm not tired early anymore. I stay up too late. And then my body naturally wakes up early.
I feel like I get my second win after like 9:30.
Well, I have no problem staying up till midnight every night.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Anyway. And it's a great day. It's one of those days.
Today, I feel dopey because it's kind of gray.
Yeah.
But okay, this is crazy.
It's beautiful.
Now, Vicky is someone that we had on our Instagram a while ago. She's West Green Loft Yarns. And she's over in the UK. And she's just a real sweetheart, but she does beautiful yarn. Beautiful.
You guys, this is an 80-10-10. 100 grams.
With cashmere, so 80-10-10?
Yeah, 100 grams, 400 meters.
That's all DK.
No, it's not.
400,
it is. 400, is it?
Oh, no, maybe not. I thought it was. I thought when I read it was.
400 meters.
Oh, no, fingering, right.
Okay, but you
That's
guys,
stunning.
this colorway. This should obviously stay together, right?
Well, I think, or we
Yes,
could...
no, you have to keep them together, I think.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Okay. I mean,
Actually,
we can,
I-
but they all go with these too. So she's got these soft seashell-y colors. This one's actually got some of the blue in it. This is 100% superwash merino, all three of them. And this is her color called Blush. Oh my God. It's really good. It's
You guys,
really great.
It is the prettiest pink.
This is La Vie en Rose. So it's got some speckles, like copper and sort of a plummy color.
Yeah.
On that blushy color. And this is Fondant. Fondant's really pretty.
I don't know if you've noticed, but on her label, it's rose gold.
Yeah, her ball bands are gorgeous.
It's metallic rose gold on her ball bands.
And she sent a skein of fondant. Oh, this one's DK
It's so pretty.
to give away. And also it looks like there's a little stitch marker or something in there. She's got this little bag with a special treat in there. So thank you, Vicky, for spoiling our podcast and viewers.
Gorgeous yarn for giveaways.
West Green Loft yarn.
We love it so much.
So beautiful. And so
We will make sure it goes to...
thank you card with a stitch marker.
We should...
I love to see how you've used my yarn, so don't forget to tag me in your pictures.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I feel like with this, wouldn't it be fun to do a giveaway for a 3 skein project and
coffee? Should we do 2 giveaway threads?
And pattern. And they can pick a pattern of their choice and we'll pay for it.
Sure.
Because we have 2 coffees.
We do. We can
Like,
have
look
2
at
prize
this, you
threads.
guys.
Why would we not do 2 prize threads?
Wouldn't this be the most amazing?
Jodi, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do 2 giveaways.
I love that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and it's confession time.
What?
I have 2 months of Sock Talk winners to draw. March and April.
We understand.
Bad.
We understand.
It's happening today. So the way we notify you if you win is you get an ear burn in Ravelry, but I'll have the names in the FO thread at the top where I put my post. I'll add the winners' names to that.
Okay.
I will catch up on that administration today. And
do you feel like there's things you want to get done before tomorrow?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. No.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to be in there doing show notes today, so I'll just draw
Okay.
six winners for each month, and then people can send their address, and we'll get some packages out in the mail. But
okay, so once you do the packages, give them to me, and I'll take them to the mail.
Dark chocolate. Look.
It's 70%. Oh,
I know.
Wow.
Got little treaties in there from
Madagascar.
all the way from Greece.
Is it bitter?
No, but that one might be.
Was your 70%?
Mine was 80.
80%?
Oh, so yours will be better.
Yours will be...
Yours is darker.
Yeah. Did you find that bitter?
Not bitter, but not sweet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it's not all the way to bitter. It's very good though. Good, right? I love dark chocolate.
What if it's roofied?
What is wrong with you?
Because we tell people, you know,
If it's
like our
roofied,
kids...
then I guess I'm in for a big nap.
I guess Jeff's going to have a good day. No. Shouldn't joke. But...
Not funny, but funny.
A little bit.
Okay, so I think those are the fun things we wanted to share before we shared our marketplace haul.
This was bitter. Yours must be crazy bitter.
It's not bitter. It's not bitter, but it's not sweet. You know what I mean? Like it's not...
Okay.
But it wasn't bitter. I actually really loved it.
Oh,
if
good.
I had
I did
coffee
too.
with that,
Oh.
it would have been all melty in my mouth and it would have
So
been
good.
great.
Okay. Speaking of marketplace.
What? Jodi. So Kim of Flock Fiber was there.
Kim.
And she brought everything.
She did.
Minis and shawl kits and all these weights of yarn and sock kits.
I actually meant to... Do you want to pull up her shawl?
Yeah.
Because I meant to...
The super bulky?
No. Well, you can that. I actually meant the one where she had the mini sets and then the one that was hanging.
That's called Incremental, and it's...
Is it not new?
Not super new, no.
Okay.
But, I mean, they've had kits for it and stuff. It's beautiful. It's such a good
really
way
beautiful
to use minis.
Yeah. So I got these actually, I was going to buy them, and then she said, let's do a trade, because these are going to be fabric for bags. So when I knit it up, she'll get to pick a couple of bags, whatever she wants.
Jodi.
So this is her moraine color. It's very like watery, beachy, stony feel.
I love that colorway.
And then this, I would love a sweater in this.
Me too. It's so beautiful.
It's her tea room colorway, but it's got tons of gray.
I'm actually a giant fan of Kim's.
Tons of pink. I look at her colors.
And yarn is beautiful.
She, you guys, is the creator of Antique Shop. You know that color that we love so much? I just had a new bag.
Like, oh my God. She is...
We love her yarn so much.
Totally.
That's it
okay,
right there.
so this is the shawl. This is... And I mean, she's got patterns. This is her pattern.
It's using a gradient minis and a full skein.
It doesn't have to be a gradient. Like,
no.
You can use, colors that aren't a gradient, but... it's beautiful, and she always has kits for that at shows and stuff like that.
It's only been out a month.
This one?
No. What does it say? April 24th?
2017.
A year and a month.
2 years.
So I've seen this shawl, but for some reason...
It's a classic, though. Like, it's just beautiful, I think. Check it out on Ravelry.
Yeah.
And Kim will be back for the Edmonton Fiber Frolic in a couple of weeks.
Do you have a picture of the bulky shawl?
I was sort of looking for that one. I think that one is newer. But you can, she's flocked fiber on Ravelry. So if you go there, you'll be able to see her designs. She's got a baby blanket.
And of course, she's at Knit
She's
City
got
every
socks. She's really beautiful designer. And
that's it. Is that not it right there? No, it's not.
Okay, here it is. The super bulky shawl. What's it called? Oh, it was for Knit City 2 years ago. We are so on it. Like, I'm sure you guys have not even known we're like so behind the times.
And it's using the super bulky 3 skeins.
Why don't they have a name there? Okay,
they'll be able to find.
I don't know what it's called, but it takes 4 skeins of super bulky, and it's got like giant yarn over increases in the middle and stripes, and it's really beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
So she's a cool lady, and I always
look
forward to seeing her.
You know who I browsed
in her yarn?
I love her. She's a friend now, right? So it's so nice to run into her every time.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
You know who speaking of Kim, you know who, and I ended up not being able to decide and then forgetting to go back. Kim of Gingersnap was also there.
Yes.
With very pretty bright, her yarn is
she's got a
very bright.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Fun vibe, right?
Her husband does these gorgeous heat press t-shirts and bags and things. So
he's Mr. Snap That, and she's Gingersnap.
Oh my God.
So they're actually, that's their thing now. That's their company. That's their full-time thing.
Yeah.
So what I bought from Kim, oh my God, you guys. She's got a merino cashmere nylon base, and that's what this is. And this is her colorway called Koi Koi. And she test knit my Coffee Talk socks and did it in this color.
Stunning.
With kind of this color of a toe.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful color. So I couldn't resist it. I had to get it.
Does she sell single minis?
I think her minis are packages of 5.
5 packs? Which are always great because you're always looking for contrast.
They are great. And she puts the colors together really well. They're really beautiful. And this is her Take a Hike sock that I love so much. It's her 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. But this colorway is called Ocean Deep. It's so tonal. And
it is.
Like charcoal gray and all the blues.
It's almost purpley here.
Yeah. Maybe that is a purple that's on top of the blue.
I don't know.
Or a red on top of the blue that makes it purple.
You'd have to be a dyer to know that.
I feel like in kindergarten we should
have known that. And that will never be.
So yes, I can never resist Kim's yarn. I love it.
Love it so much.
Love it. And it makes, I don't know what I'm going to make, but it really does make the best socks. What else did you get?
Oh
I kind of pooped the bed here, people.
Yarn Inc was there.
Yarn Inc was there, which means I have no resistance. Which is fine with me. I love it.
Totally. I have a version of Well, it's not a version of my Stormy Sea shawl where it's a little bit color blocked and it's got drop stitches in between. I've had a version of that with a mini skein and with mini skeins plus a full in my head for ages.
You should do it for sure.
So, well, that's what I'm going to do now.
Jodi. Oh my God. So Alicia is, like, her style is just...
Look at those.
So perfect. We absolutely love it. This one is called Truth, and it's...
Tracy picked that to go.
It's so good.
But look, it's got speckles of most of these minis.
There's like
in there.
Gold and navy and eggplant.
You guys.
I love Alicia's color.
Who knew
sense.
she had this? This is called eggplant.
Yeah, there were colors there that we really haven't seen.
She was hiding it from me. Lost.
Now the Overlander shawl is designed with minis. So Alicia specifically dyed a bunch of minis so that we could knit the Overlander. So there was a great selection of minis.
Actually, speaking of minis, her children dyed the minis.
I know, her kids are super color talented too. Well, with supervision, but yes. Alicia also had a mini skein in the welcome package. This is called Magic in the Mountains.
Love.
And it's like the softest sagey green with blue speckles.
Isn't it pretty?
I love it. I can't wait to use
So
that.
this, you guys, is going on my needles as soon as I'm done writing that other pattern. Because I'm super excited about this.
Totally. I love multicolored. Love multicolored.
I mean, this might not come out till the end of July for a sort of like a...
The colors are sort of
Fallish.
seem like this turn of the season.
That's sort of
But
maybe
you can
middle
do
of
whatever
August.
color you want.
I have other things up my sleeve too. Anyway, so this is going to be happening in the next 3 months.
It's gorgeous, Jodi. Next up, that's
This
really,
makes me
really,
so
really,
happy.
really exciting. I couldn't control myself at Alicia's booth. I feel like I shouldn't even show you everything because
I
it's
feel
just
like
so
you
bad.
should.
I did get a couple of minis. I loved her soul colorway.
See, that's new to me. Is that new to you?
I don't have this. Well, yeah, I do not have this. And it's so different from seeing pictures on Instagram or on a website for me to see the yarn in person. So this just called my name and maybe socks or something.
Oh my God, it matches exactly with almost your
I mean,
shawl.
can you tell it's kind of my color palette that I love? I loved that. But really, Alicia brought all the bases too.
Yes.
She brought her tweed. This one's the DK. She had fingering weight tweed and she had DK weight tweed. This is her colorway called Antique, which I already have on other bases.
I'm actually not sure why I didn't get a tweed. I was so drawn to it.
I just thought, I love it.
love it too
I don't
so
have
much.
any. So I bought her mohair and DK tweed.
Is that the same color?
Yes, this is the same color dyed on both bases. I know. Can you?
No.
I mean, look, just, oh my gosh. It's just the most
You guys,
elegant,
there's so much
beautiful, modern color. That blushy pink with the copper and
I
whatever
think
else
tweed
she's got
needs
in
its
there.
moment. Like tweed needs to...
I think this would be a stunning sweater.
Yeah.
I think tweed is a great garment base. But for hats and stuff too, but it really does make a cool sweater.
It really does. It's got that
Or
nub.
shawl.
It's got that little nub that's wound that makes it a tweed yarn.
This is a really nice tweed base. The tweed is twisted in very nicely.
Yeah.
I've seen some before where the tweed's kind of like hanging off almost. Like
Yeah.
it kind of, and this doesn't strike me as being like that. This is a really beautiful base. I love it.
So it's got little flecks in it. It's
I
gorgeous.
Love it. So
What else?
and I kind of thought hat or cowl or something with that. Alicia was super, super generous, as always, and she sent us home with a giveaway. She sent us home with 2 skeins. This is her 2019 show colorway. So she had a different one for 2018, and now all the shows she goes to, you can get Polaroid.
On DK and
This
fingering.
is that what it is?
That's
And
what she
minis.
had there. And she had minis.
It is, oh my gosh, I love this color. This would be an amazing sweater. I mean, amazing anything. But.
Oh my gosh.
So there's 2 skeins here on her sock base. What does she call it? Classic sock. And it really is just
That's got to be another giveaway. Maybe another time.
everything. It's everything.
I love it so
It's
much.
so good. So thank you, Alicia, for being so generous. And what else did I get? Honestly, Jodi.
It's still
I
coming,
feel like I
guys.
need a babysitter when I go to these things. A yarn, somebody just slapped my hand. But I can't help it. And really, I'm not regretful. A couple of more skeins of DK because I
have this.
on DK.
That's her tits out colorway?
This is her tits out colorway called Unapologetic. It's so totally pretty. A sweater color.
Yes.
It is so gorgeous. And she's got these super fun speckles on a very soft gray base. And I got her dark gray, which is called Sin.
Almost
This
black.
would make a beautiful, whatever your shawl is called.
Yes. Yeah, it's not named
your
yet.
Pattern. This would be amazing for
I was
that.
thinking Overlander because that's the lodge we were at when I was knitting it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, the girls just named their shawl Overlander. The Cozy Up pattern's called Overlander.
Oh, well then I should not do that.
Overlander.
I'm going to name it the I don't know.
The Overlanders. No.
Overlanders.
And so I couldn't resist that same Polaroid color on DK.
Why didn't I get that?
I don't know, but okay, how about...
But I will in 2 weeks.
How about that for your shawl?
It needs a very, very high... I recommend a very high contrast.
I think that's
beautiful.
what makes it so nice, right? So, anyway, oh my God. And one of the ladies that test knit my last pair of socks did it in Malibu, which is this color. And it was...
Excuse me.
Unbelievably, it stopped me in my tracks when I was going through Instagram. So I had to get a Malibu and I'll make something out of it. It's just totally my color.
And then that wound up, you guys. It's the prettiest little speckled and variegated. It is so beautiful.
Oh, it's so
I have
good.
a DK skein of Malibu, yeah.
That would be great for your shawl.
Yes.
So I had lots and lots of fun shopping. Oh, and she had an oopsie skein. I feel like I should give you this, Jodi.
I actually feel like that needs to be one in her shop as a regular color.
This is called Spring, and it was kind of a happy accident. I think she was trying to do something else, but I said to her...
It sold like that, you guys. It was gone.
I didn't see it the first day, and this was it. The next day, this was the last one, and it's a DK. But come on, it's the best bluey green.
Yeah.
Greeny blue. And was that everything?
I have Mrs. Brown's bag.
Did you buy from Hippy Strings?
Excuse me. I went back so many times, and
they
then
had good yarn. It was busy.
Yeah, it was busy.
They have amazing yarn. People should go to their online store. They have Farmer's Daughter. They have a homespun house. They had traveling yarn. They had lots of mid-knit cravings.
You know what I was feeling like? I was feeling like I wanted to be thoughtful on what I bought, and I didn't have anything in mind.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Not like this bitch. But
I basically got enough for both of us. But you know what? It's all good. I'm really, really happy with it. What else am I going to say? Can I take it back? No.
Except refund.
I would never, ever.
Yeah.
So I did buy from Hippy Strings. They had...
This is really beautiful.
Farmer's Daughter fibers, which is not something we see on a daily basis. And it's her merino silk single ply base.
Yeah.
So it's...
The sheen, you guys, is so pretty.
Powerless. Let's just say that.
And the colors are stunning.
This is One Stab, which is actually the color I bought at Stitches West and DK for myself.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I could definitely have a sweater in that. And then this color is called Meet Me Tonight in Atlantic City. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
It's her cold wash base?
Kind of autumnal.
Or does cold wash mean
it's the
cold
Foxy
wash?
Lady base. I think she's telling us to cold wash it.
Oh, okay.
But it's her Foxy Lady base. 70% superwash merino, 30% silk. And this is her color called Eagle Eye. And it's just like...
So beautiful.
Butterscotch and whatever. So, yeah, I'm loaded up, ladies. I need to... I should not go to Minute City. It's okay.
How about Fiber Frolic is in 2.5 weeks?
I know. Well, I know.
I am going to... I don't know what. Is Midnight Cravings coming to Fiber Frolic?
Oh my God, I hope not. I mean, I hope so, but I hope not.
Because if they are, I will commit to a sweater quantity then.
Okay, so do you know... Yeah, totally. And that could be it.
That would be
it. Yeah. So do you know who we met, and I was so excited to meet her, was Wool Baron, who is Louise, and she's a Canadian self-striping dyer. She lives... she's just outside of Calgary, but I had never seen her yarn in person, and I'd never certainly met her in person. That was really fun.
It was fun.
She will be coming to the Edmonton Fiber Frolic. So I hope
wanna
with
see-
her yarn. I thought she was coming with her yarn to this retreat. And it was great to see her, but I was like, so...
We were actually, more than meeting her, we wanted to see her yarn.
Well, not more, but just as much.
A little bit more.
Just as much. She is a sweetheart. Had lots of good visiting with her.
It
was amazing. It was
to
amazing.
tassel or not to tassel?
Weave in your ends and see.
Right.
I mean, I'm always pro tassel. I feel like the world needs more tassels.
Well, I also feel like the one for the pattern could have tassels, and obviously that's an option.
Oh yeah, it's totally optional. I love tassels.
Do you put them on all three?
You can do whatever you want. You certainly could.
Okay. I just have some Mrs. Brown's bags.
I would love what about cute pom-poms?
Tracie. You might have hit the nail on the head with that.
I love them both. Tassels, pom-poms, you name it. This was our little, everybody got a really cute Notions bag for a welcome project.
I did like that bag.
It's really nice. And Robin of Rose Hill Yarns was there.
Oh, her yarn. Oh.
She gave everybody a beautiful mini, and you all got different colors.
So pretty.
I don't know what color this is, but it's really, really gorgeous. Super fun green.
I agree.
And I showed you Alicia's yarn already. Gingersnap gave everybody Progress Keepers.
Mine was...
How fun.
Was it a clock? I forget.
The ladies from Hippy Strings, they had pens made, so we all got a cute pen to remember the weekend. And handmade by Jerry made us a Progress Keeper and stitch marker set.
So cute.
Handmade, beautiful beaded. Jerry Hive's artwork. And then Hippy Strings also had Brick Bubble make them a needle gauge.
See, you guys?
The llama.
You can get anything
How
made.
cute is that? I mean, you
Yes.
can never have enough good tools.
Brick Bubble is
So these are
awesome.
both Hippy Strings logo as well as the bag.
Tracie, did you
so-
notice that pen is an actually stylus and a pen?
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's a
so when the
stylus?
pen's not in it, it's a stylus. No, I did not notice that.
Yeah.
Hippy Strings yarn for the soul. I really, really want to go to their shop. So Hippy Strings is in Sexsmith, Alberta, which is like 5 hours away from us, just out of Grand Prairie. They're hiring a bus to bring their local knitters to the Edmonton Fiber Frolic.
They're one smart group of people.
That is just fostering community.
Yeah.
Getting something fun for your local knitters. I mean, they all want to go. How much more fun is it to go on a bus?
You can have a cocktail.
I would love that sort
As
of
you're knitting?
I would
Yes.
love that sort of setup to the Calgary Fiber Frolic.
I would too.
And our friend Roz from the Fiber Nook was at the retreat. And
gotta-
Leslie, Fiber Nook ladies.
Yeah.
It's always great to see them.
We could go on and
So,
on.
Yeah, it was a
You
wonderful,
guys, this is
wonderful weekend.
ridiculously short.
We had-
Oh, let me show you guys.
But you know what? We'll knit more. Jodi, your shop stuff is unbelievable. I can't even.
So
get
I'm having a sale right now. So everything you see here,
That's so fun.
it's all on sale for spring. You don't need a coupon. I did a new sweater bag.
Jodi, I love these.
It's big.
Come on.
It's either a blanket.
And I love this handle.
I didn't use a ribbon. It needed something heavier.
So this is like your tote bag stuff.
Yeah. This is denim, made out of the denim fabric.
Oh my God, Jodi. Okay.
It's big.
That's what I
It's
want.
great.
That's what I want for my birthday.
Okay. So that's...
Which is not for months, but...
That one's Ashley. I brought back some old favorites. This one's Ashley that Tracie showed.
Ashley.
House of Dolls.
Stop it.
On right
stop
round.
it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Name that colorway.
This one might be, I don't know. It could be jazz.
Yes. Amazing.
Yes, amazing.
Crocus.
That's really pretty.
That's a really fun one. People,
That's the purple pop, and that is really nice.
People love that one.
That's really gorgeous.
Alice.
Oh, yes. That's another one. I don't think I ever had anything
These are
in
some
that.
old
That's
favorites
really
I brought
beautiful.
back for spring.
I love the multi colors. Jodi.
Siren. That's a yarn ink colorway.
And see, Alicia dyes softer colors now. So this sort of thing is like it's come and gone.
Kind of, right?
Right? Yeah. So this is fun to be able to get it on a bag.
Piccadilly.
Oh my God. Whose yarn
Lemonade
is this?
Shop.
Is this new-ish?
Yes, new this
New
2019.
spring? Okay, that is
It's
gorgeous.
fun. Purples, pops, and neons. This is Wharf.
I love Wharf.
I do love Wharf.
Do you remember whose yarn that is?
I want to say Peepaloo Fields.
Because I got a bucket of that and I love it.
This is a popular one. It's a really soft aqua sort of
That
background.
pinky coral with the aqua
Yeah.
is really smashing.
This is called Minty Speckles. I don't remember who that was.
That one's fun.
Oh, this one, Banana.
Oh, yes.
Sugar Tots.
Yes?
Sugar Tots.
Sugar Tots, right. That's a good one.
It is a fun
Don't you
one.
love that little pop of like a neon like that? I love that.
And then these next ones here are new ones that you haven't seen before.
Okay.
These are brand new. People asked for crochet.
That's awesome.
People got crochet. So that's Unicorn Toot. That's
Whose yarn is that?
Braidalicious. Brialicious.
Ridiculous?
Ridiculous.
Really?
Yes. She had some really good. I bought 3 different skeins of hers.
I didn't know you bought her yarn.
I did.
That's great.
This is also ridiculous. This is called Tiger Lily.
It is?
Yes. Brand new. This is a garter stitch. It's coral and navy.
I love garter stitch.
Yeah.
Look at that texture.
This dark is navy, you guys.
And you can see that really well here. Like,
Yeah.
it may look black there, but you can see that it's definitely blue.
This one, you guys,
That's
is called
gorgeous.
Beetlejuice, and it's Legacy Fiber Art.
I was going to say, this is gorgeous.
This is my very favorite new one. Doesn't compare. For me, these colors are everything.
And it's so springy, that pink and green together.
Yes.
And it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
They're fun. They have fun themes with their bags and their yarns.
This one is
That's
called
gorgeous.
Roller Skates.
Oh my God.
This is Lemonade Shop.
Could that be any more blue?
It's pretty fun.
And then there's the hot pink a little bit. Jodi,
Yeah.
the crochet ones are gorgeous.
So this one is also called the Brialicious.
Ridiculous?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%. It's that label. She sent us yarn, right? Yes.
I don't know who you're talking. I mean,
It is.
I do know that brand.
It is.
That's
This one is
what color?
Crazy Tuesday.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
This one is called
Ooh.
Toxic Hippo,
Oh, that's so cute.
Lemonade.
Toxic Hippo? Oh, okay.
and that's a garter stitch as well.
Look how big the stitches are on that one.
I
Look
just
how much
wanted
you
them
blew it up.
huge and chunky.
It looks 3D.
Yeah.
Jodi, that's really beautiful. And the fabric you picked is awesome.
And then this one is Ice Cream Truck, also,
Lemonade?
yeah, in crochet. So in my shop right now, you guys, I have these bags.
Jodi,
These new
they're
sweater
so
bags.
beautiful.
I have the totes.
Oh, wow.
These are carry-all totes. They're giant.
So no pockets, but they're like,
Just a giant tote bag.
but that's totally what I want.
And I have all my new colors in these tote bags.
What?
I
You must be
also
sewing
have...
up a storm. What's that one?
This is the Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Beetlejuice.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys, I have so many styles, so many pattern fabrics, and it's all on sale. So we'll
That's
put the
awesome.
links to
Yes.
to that in the description box below.
Yeah, it's always right in the and
Yeah.
then the show notes
big
as well.
sale. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about garden shop and my full-time job.
Can you
It's all good.
Can you give your 2-day notice?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's one of those jobs where it's really like physically demanding, but it is beautiful to see the
Do you
plants
feel
come
like
in.
okay? So another thing that's coming out, you guys, in a week, Shawl Society, brand new season
It's
of the Shawl
actually
Society.
you can purchase it now.
You can pre-purchase. You don't get a pattern
Yes.
till May 16th is sticking in my head.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So Helen Stewart, her 4th season of the Shawl Society.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She is using our friend Diane Suburban Stitcher's yarn, 2 of the
Yes.
same color skeins for the first shawl.
It looks like a softly speckled skein. So if
Yeah.
you wanted to get in on that first one. And I mean, it's it's so great because you don't even have to keep up with the whole thing. Like you get all these patterns, but there's no rush to knit them all. It's such a good
it's beautiful
package deal. I think you always get such value when you buy the season. So if you get in on it, you can do that.
I think I remember seeing that it was like 12 or 15 euros. It was such a great value, I thought, for the amount of
for
patterns.
6 patterns. Yes.
Crazy good value.
Yes. And then, of course, Helen does knit-alongs and stuff with it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a shawl knit-along. We haven't done a shawl
Yeah,
knit-along
let's
for
talk
a long
about
time.
that for a minute. We're only an hour and 9. So we wanted to have a couple of knit-alongs.
We do. Well, summer, July, we'll start 2 different ones. We've always got different ones in the summer.
We have a special one.
But for May and June, like starting now, we should do a different kind of knit-along. We don't really have, other than Sock Bash, which is awesome. We don't have much of anything going on right now in our group.
You're right. Did we say we were going to do a Grocery Girls knit-along, or is that later in the season?
We sort of talked about it, but...
Did we thought this was good timing?
I don't know. We really did. We just kind of mentioned... I don't know.
Well,
we haven't thought about it.
We don't have to decide today.
You know what? If you have suggestions for knit-alongs you would like to see, put them in the box below. We always have our sweater... there's like a sweater palooza going, and it's a place where you can share sweaters you're knitting. It's not necessarily... It doesn't have an end date. It's just sort of celebrating sweater knitting of all kinds. That's going on. But if you would like a specific one, I feel like we're looking for something from now to the end of June.
So kind of for 2 months, 7 weeks. Can you pull up your Ravelry? I would like to show you something on the homepage. I purchased a sweater pattern and I printed it and forgot. So the homepage of Ravelry.
I bought the Soldotna crop by Caitlin Hunter.
What's in that one?
Okay.
I'm so bummed.
What?
That I didn't bring it.
How cute is that? Hi, George.
Georgia, we're still podcasting.
Okay, so let me...
I just purchased that, and I'm so bummed because...
It's the Ursa.
You guys, aren't you loving these crop top, even for girls...
that you would think would not suit a crop, but they totally do.
I don't know that I'll ever suit a crop.
So this lady... But you know what? It looks super cute with her dress.
Like it's proportion. It's proportion.
Totally proportion. So...
She's very busty. But you don't often see... What caught my eye was her body shape. She is so beautiful. She's wearing the heck out of this sweater.
Oh, here's a way better picture. She is adorable.
And I just thought the gorgeous proportions, because some people think, oh, I'm too busty. I don't think I can wear this. I'm heavier on the bottom.
Stop it. Look at that.
Like she is defying everything that I think that I couldn't get away with.
There's lots of people that like to sew their own little sundresses, but you know what? You don't have to. You can go any department store and get a little flowy dress that you could pop this crop top on top of.
I so agree.
And how quick of a knit is that? She used 4 skeins of a bulky.
Yeah.
So it's the Ursa.
It just caught my eye.
URSA.
We will link that in the show notes.
She is.
I thought she was stunning.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great picture. And yeah, so if you go to look, I wonder how many pictures. I'm sure tons of people must be wanting to knit this now. And it is on the homepage of Ravelry. There's 221 projects.
Show it in the orange. Can you click on one of the pictures?
Sure. Do you think that's the designer?
It is, I think, the designer.
Oh, that's her. Oh my God. Okay, look.
Those are the pictures in the pattern.
That's cute. Yeah, this is on the pattern page now. That was her, I thought she was just a knitter. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what, Jodi?
I just think it's stunning.
I think we should knit ourselves a darn crop thing.
I do too, and see what we can do.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Oh, there is worse.
No, seriously.
No,
It'll be
I know.
a 4-skein bulky weight.
I just think,
oh my
to
God.
me...
She looks incredible. She's wearing clogs, so I've already got the shoes.
Yeah.
I want to know where she got her dress.
I think leggings, you guys, with one of those longer, like a collared shirt.
She's saying knit picks, Simply Wool bulky or Wool of the Andes bulky. I don't even know this lady. I don't know
No,
who
she
she
just
is.
caught my eye, and I thought, you're beautiful.
So
I'm buying the pattern.
it was just published in March. So
Yeah.
let's go there and favorite the pattern for her. That brings it up on people's Ravelry feeds. So I'm going to go favorite that. But you know what?
I think
I'm going to buy it.
I did. Because I like to...
Jaclyn Cieslak?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jaclyn. But she's got 6 patterns. Oh my God. One of them is a dog sweater. It's so cute. So how exciting. Oh, Jodi, I'm so glad you mentioned this before we finished.
Well, I didn't have a lot of knitting, so I like to bring something to contribute, not just looking good sitting here.
Not just being the eye candy as usual. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the dog sweater because it's really, really cute.
Her dog is ridiculous.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited. I will be knitting every night. We will podcast.
Yeah.
It may be another 3 weeks, which I feel bad about. But maybe we'll start doing some more giveaways and stuff too, because I really want to thank our sponsor. Row One Yarn is so good to us.
We are just thrilled that Row One.
We love the carnival.
We hope every one of our viewers gets a chance to try Row One yarns.
Totally. Even just go to row1yarn.com and check out the Carnival Color Club. It's a mystery mini skein club. We have found so many cool dyers, and it really is one of those fun little clubs. People are like, what mini skein club or what yarn club would you recommend? I always recommend this one. Look at
is
the
it
colors.
The only thing she sells?
Oh gosh.
It's the only thing I'm aware of.
I would have to go and see. I don't know. Oh my God.
So
look at that yellow one.
There's 10, 20 grams this time, you guys.
Those ones are 10 grams. So now she's changed it. 10 10-gram minis. And you get your cute little packet in here that tells you all about the dyer, and you get a treat and a little something extra, and I love it. I think it's a really great thing. So anyway, thank you, Laura, for always sticking with us and sponsoring Grocery Girls Podcast. You can find this information in our show notes and below the video.
Yes.
So you guys, leave us your thoughts on what kind of a knit-along you'd like to see. I'm thinking like maybe a 2-skein shawl or something summer or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because people are starting to think summer knitting now.
Exactly.
It could just be what I'm knitting for summer too.
Exactly.
You know? We do have something specific planned for July and August that we are super excited about, and we will talk about that more in June. And one of them is going to be our second socks of summer, but this one's going to be new. So, and we're super pumped to show you all about that. So
that'll be fun.
All right. Well,
okay, that's
I feel
it.
Like it's time to go get a pedicure. What?
I'll miss you then. Maddie's not done for an hour and 10 minutes. So.
Yeah. I was thinking, do I really want to go? Because sometimes I'm so lazy, I just want to stay home.
Just go now, then you'll be home by 3.
Yeah. I probably want to go.
You probably want to
take my knitting and sit for an hour and relax. Have like good old massage and get a coffee and stuff like that.
So if you guys are in the area and you want to come see Tracie, come sit by the garden shop.
Oh, yes. That's right.
She'll help you pick out your
I can
flowers.
help you color code your garden. And,
Have you done any yard work yet?
My husband did. I haven't. But yes, we had snow last week, but before that it was so dry. We'd power raked our lawn and everything.
Yeah, Shane had done that too. Do you guys know it wasn't the perfect, beautiful sit outside weather this weekend?
No.
But for those who haven't been to Jasper in the mountains, you guys, it snowed
the Americans
all day Sunday.
Loved it.
It was like this picturesque mountain lodge with snow gently in the background, mountains.
It was stunning. It seemed like January or February.
That was in my mouth.
Well, what are you doing shoving your face there?
I don't know.
Okay, Ellie.
She's so cute.
Okay, Ellie.
Okay, till next time, knitters,
You guys
makers.
have a great couple of weeks. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Mwah.